Alright, let's go. Long haul. In this video, I will be showing you guys how to get every single Mega Stone in Pokemon Sun and Moon just before we get into the launch of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So what has happened is that we finally have all of the shared codes for the Mega Stones that are only available for the Pokemon that are obtained through the Pokemon Bank transfer. I know it sounds like a lot, you might get lost in this video, but overall, all that you need to know is that I'm going to give you the codes, and then that is how you are going to get the Mega Stones. So first, what we want to do is go to Mystery Gift, receive gift via code, and then we have to do it with a code and password. Now, you need an internet connection, and this is going to take a little bit of time because we have to wait for like the connection and all that fun stuff. But overall, the theme is going to be a password. And before people keep asking, like, when this expires or how long we got until this, October 31st, 2017 is when this expires. So you have pretty much 2 months. Now, the first one is going to be M2 Descent, because yes, the first code that was available with a shared code was actually for Mewtwo'nite X and Mewtwo'nite Y. So this should be viable, and then everything will be good to go. So yeah, it was the first one that was available, and it was for Mewtwo. After that, we actually had to wait for the events that were going on. So there we go, Mewtwo'nite X, Mewtwo'nite Y. This has actually been since like February? It started out there pretty early. Actually, let's see if I can pull it up there. It started out March, so March 3rd was when this came out. And yeah, the code is still viable, but all of these are set to expire October 31st. So that's how we're going to get our first one for Mega Mewtwo. And then I guess we can keep rolling it over. Another thing I want to check is how many mystery gifts the delivery man will hold, because and then I guess you can just kind of mash A and then keep receiving. Now the second one is going to be Intimidate. So this was like the first one that came from, also it's kind of hard to like talk and then type out Intimidate, but there we go. So this was actually the first one from the online battle competitions, I believe, that what you had to do was enter it, and if you entered it, you got it fairly immediately. Then after that, there was like a 1 month delay or like 1.5 month delay where we started getting the rest of the codes for everyone. So the first shared code was for Mawilite, Beedrillite, and then it threw in Audinite and Metachamite. So that is going to be what you receive with the Intimidate. Then after that, we're going to go straight into Azul. So just pretty quick, free, easy, just like that. And yeah, I do like it. Like, once you get into the groove, just mash A all the way through it, and then you're going to be able to go and drop those codes. So Azul was a pretty good one as well. That this one was how we got Houndoomite, Hurricanite, Steelixite, and Pidgeotite. And this is about the time where it's like, alright, so they're going to be just like throwing in multiple Mega Stones. That for the event, you're going to get roughly 2 to 3 Mega Stones for participating in the competition, but then after that, you're going to get like bonus ones, and then that's how we're going to be able to fill out the rest for the Mega Stones. So there it is, guys, right there. Mega Stone gift for Pidgeotite, Steelixite, Hurricanite, and Houndoomite. Let's go and claim it. After that, we have Matsubusa. So that is going to be maybe one of the most desirable ones, honestly, because this is going to give you Blazikenite, Swamperdite, Sceptolite, Banetite, and Cameruptite. So the Camerupt is the reason why it's Matsubusa. That's actually Maxie's name. So it's like, oh yeah, just like Maxie, and then boom, we get some of the other ones. So look at all of those. We get the Hoenn starters and more. That's also kind of another interesting thing about all these Mega Stones that we're receiving. That when you think about it, it's easier to get all of the Mega Stones this way, technically, because like it's just a couple minutes, you know. I'm just going to sit through this entire cycle because yeah, it's like 1 minute per batch of Mega Stones, and you'll have a couple batches to do because it was over the course of a few months, and then we were able to get all of the Mega Stones available this way within a year as we get up into Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So then the thought is this more fair? That sure, we had to wait for a while, and then also there were people that actually entered and they got the exclusive. So the next one's gonna be Sable Volant. I think that's actually like French for sandstorm or something. So what I'm wondering is like, okay, so the people that actually entered the competition first, they were able to get the Mega Stone like a month early, and then everyone else got it. But now if you think about it, the players that are coming into Pokemon Sun and Moon right now, maybe they get Pokemon Sun and Moon, quickly go through the story to get ready for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon or something like that, they just get to pop in, redeem all these codes, and then they come in with the full roster of Mega Stones. I don't know how to feel about that, because I don't think we were really disadvantaged as we were just kind of waiting or entering the online competition to get for these stones, and now everything kind of comes together after a little bit of work, and honestly, it's better just getting, you know, a couple dozen mega stones this way than having to either grind out BP or find them all inside the game through somewhat tedious means. So, alright, we did Sable Volant, now it's time for the next one. So then we have Poyong. So Poyong's actually a pretty solid one, because this one gives us Gardevoirite and Galeadite in the same one with the Lopunite and Deontite. I would say all of those are very usable and very desirable. I mean, we have like multiple waifus, and then we have Gallade. Pretty good. I'll say that's a pretty good one right there. So, and I like it. Like, I'm just throwing these ones down, and it is searching quick, and we are getting through these in a very efficient manner. And then just like that, we're on to our last one. So this one's gonna be Drock. I think that's how you do it with the ACHE into that. So we just put in that one, and that one is going to give us Latiosite, Ampharos, and Altarionite, which kind of makes sense. I wonder, like, which... Is that French or something for Drake or Dragon or something? Because, yeah, since we're getting, like, all the rest of the Dragon Megastones. And I think that's going to be all of the codes right there. So I was very fortunate that I have 2 copies for Pokemon Sun and Moon. So I had one that I was kind of redeeming constantly. And it looks like I was able to just redeem all of these items in one go. So I'm going to talk to the delivery man. I'm just going to fill up my bag. That anyone that's actually been a fan of the channel since Pokemon Sun and Moon, this is actually the cartridge that I used for the Gamepad Pro to get a Ditto. As you can see, I have a lot of playtime, soft resetting for the Dittos. Or not to, I think I did a little bit of Ditto, but it was mostly for the Crabrawler as well as the Wimpod. So this is where things are about to get pretty fancy. Like, this is going to be ridiculous. 8 mystery gifts. So, I have the Tapu Koko event if I ever want a soft reset for IVs on that one or something. Then we just go for the items. So you have 7, or actually no, that's soft resetting for Hidden Power. So yeah, let's get them together. So we had 7 months for all of that, and then we get 7 item gifts as once, and then I'll leave the Pokemon. So let's just go and see all those shenanigans in the bag. My goodness. So yeah, just free Mega Stones, just like that. That easy. Now, what about all of the other Mega Stones? Because this is like the full Mega Stone guide. It's actually Battle Tree. That's right. All you have to do is go to the Battle Tree, and you can get all of the Mega Stones for non-Pokemon Bank Pokemon. As you can see right here, it's either going to say like serial code from whatever you got it from, or the actual code itself, and then it's Battle Tree. So you do get the Mega Alakazam through the Ancient Pony Path, and then that's kind of it. The rest is just Battle Tree or code, and you can see that right here, that we have Gengar, Scizor, Pinsir, Aerodactyl, Lucario, and they're going to be 64 battle points each. Now, if you do want to receive more battle points, there's actually a couple of interesting things that are happening right now. What you can do is enter the current online competitions. So as you can see, as you know, 2017 International Challenge, so you can either have entered an International Challenge or one of the competitions to get a serial code, or what you do instead is you enter now and you get 50 battle points. So if you enter one of the ongoing battle competitions, for example, right now if you go on the Pokemon Global link, you can already claim your 2017 No Holds Barred participation prize, which is going to be your 50 battle points, and there's already been an announcement for the Mega Melee. So as you can see right here, it'll have the rules and all kinds of fun stuff like that. Qualified participants will receive 50 battle points. To qualify, players must complete at least 1 battle, and all you have to do is just leave. Like, as long as you don't AFK, if you just run away from the battle, give yourself the forfeit, that's going to be 1 battle completion, and then you can go and pick it up. Competition period is going to be September 22nd through the 24th, so stay tuned on the Pokemon Global link, and then signups are from September 14th through the 21st. Just look on the Global link website, and then you'll see which competitions are ongoing. I'm guessing the one for October is going to be like a Halloween Cup or something like that, but that's how you get 50 right there. But what about more? Because 64 for all of these. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Mega Stones times 64. That is going to be quite a lot. Well, there's also another way of doing that, and that's Pokemon Bank. That pretty much, if you've been even slightly active with the Pokemon Bank, you've been probably raking in a lot of battle points. Also, I've just had like an insanely full amount of Pokemon in the Pokemon Bank. More Pokemon you have inside the bank, the faster you end up getting points. So I haven't checked it in a couple months now. Let's see what we have. Use Pokemon Bank. Make sure you do the right one. Yeah, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Use the right game, and then make sure you get the battle points. Yeah, that's a lot. 317 battle points. So I almost have 5 right there for doing nothing over the last couple months. And then also, guys, it is the battle tree that you are encouraged to do something. You have to do some battle tree climbing, and then the only thing that you can't buy are going to be the stones for the starters. So at least you have to get to the point where you defeat red. That's going to be some battle points right there. If you're farming for items, if you're just farming battle points in general, could be able to get a good amount. So we have Venusaurite, Charizardite, Charizard X and Y, and then we also have Blastoise. All you do is defeat red in the battle tree, and then you get those 4. The rest are purchasable, and then after that, we got a huge amount from just the free codes. So into the codes, get the ones that you want, and even then, like, you're only allowed 1 Mega Evolution per battle, so I don't think anyone has the right to complain about it being so expensive for battle points, because using a Pokemon Bank, being active in the game, you have to earn them. These aren't free items. Like, since you only get 1 per battle, it's not like everyone's going to have all 16 of these ready to go and need at any given time. Just purchase them as you need them and whatever the team calls for you. There's going to be some that people aren't going to be using as often, then there's going to be much more desirable ones. Like, okay, Garchomp, don't run Mega Garchomp, Scarf Garchomp, Life Orb Garchomp. It's just going to be a better Pokemon. You look at some of these other ones. Scizor, that's pretty powerful. Kangaskhan kind of got nerfed, but still usable. Gyarados, Alakazam, yeah, you pretty much, like I said, you can just pick and choose the ones that you need at a time, and then you just let the battle points add up anyway, so you can get all the items and all the good stuff that you need to. Worst case scenario, do a couple battles in the battle tree, and that's kind of how the game was intended. And if we're also going to count the primal forms for Kyogre and Groudon, all you have to do is go to the Howley City Mall, go to the antique shop, where you can buy a red orb and a blue orb. Also, if you want Giratina's origin form, go in there and buy that as well, and then everything else should be pretty solid. That's plates and then items and things that people already know about by this point. So I think that should be everything. Transferring the items to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon might be tedious, unless they have like just a mass trade feature just to kind of get your items over. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of Mega Stones transfer. So my recommendation from transferring to Sun and Moon to Ultra Sun and Moon is that unless you're doing massive amounts of Pokemon, you're just kind of putting all of your Mega Stones onto the Pokemon that you're trading away that you don't have items for. Just again, as needed. If you need the Mega Stone, that's when you transfer it over. If not, it might be a waste of time because we don't know how the compatibility with the Switch is going to be. We don't know about Pokemon Bank and then transferring items from there, or even what Game Freak's plans with Mega Evolution will be by that point. So there we go, guys. I think we're pretty solid right now. A little bit of tricks to get some battle points for all the other Mega Stones, and then all the codes for the Mega Stones as well. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.